What's up, guys? Welcome back to my page, GR.Motors. Thanks for coming back. Today I'm going to be doing a review on this G-Shock Rangeman. It's the GPR-H1000. It's the newest Rangeman out. And I've been using this a lot for motocross and mountain biking. It's a very good activity watch as far as like tracking heart rate and a lot of different stuff like that. So we'll get into what all it can do, but I'm liking it so far. So first thing I want to note, this is a very big watch. Some people are probably not going to like it just because how big it is. I'm a fan of big watches, so that doesn't bother me. But as you can see, the clock face here, I mean, I'm holding it arm length away and you can still read the time on it. And you can change these faces, but this is what I got it on right now. So this is a smartwatch. It has Bluetooth, connects to your smartphone. You can read and view text on it. You can't send text, but you can see notifications. Then it also has GPS, so GPS location, speed, data, all that good stuff. So I'm going to get into the menu here. I'm going to try to do this with my left hand. So here's your main page, and you can see up top where I have that little Bluetooth icon and then a message icon. That means I have a text I haven't read yet. But press this top button and you go into your menu. So you have notifications, middle button, and you can see where my ring cameras went off and messages, and I can scroll through this, look at all these notifications, and go back. You have stopwatch, which is self-explanatory. Timer, again, self-explanatory. World time. Now you can set the world time to whatever location you want. I have it set to Las Vegas just so I know what time it is on the other side of the United States, but you can change that. Activity log, so this is if you record workouts. So gym workout, biking, other activity, and this is just going to log that data. So if I go into gym workout, that's how long I worked out, segments, calories, max heart rate, average heart rate. It's good data, and you can change the data it records depending on the activity you do. Nightly recharge. This is if you sleep with the watch, it'll record sleep metrics. Life log is your steps, energy, stuff that just goes on throughout the day. And again, you have a lot of options to change that kind of stuff. Let me go back into that. So as you can see, I got it steps, energy, active time. I can see my months comparatively, and I can see my weeks. And you can change all that day by day. You can do all kinds of stuff. Cardio status. This I do not fully understand, but once you get a few activities put in, the watch will update this cardio status, and I believe it's just kind of telling you how active you've been and if you need to train more, if you need to rest, kind of an update. Breathing exercise. So basically you start that timer and it's going to tell you to breathe in, breathe out slowly for a set amount of time. So this watch does have, let's see if I can get it to focus, blood oxygen sensors on the back. That's what this is. And then you go into this, just press that button. Obviously you have to have it on your wrist, and then it's going to tell your blood oxygen. Tide graph, so you can set this to whatever location you want, but this is going to tell you the current tide. I have mine set to Dauphin Island, Alabama. So right now we're low tide. Almanac, this is going to tell you what time the sun comes up, what time the sun sets, and the moon phase. And you can go day by day on this, so if you want to know tomorrow, you go there. It's pretty neat. Barometer. So this is going to be, it's going to show a temperature outside and then your barometric pressure. And if you have it on, they'll also see your heart rate there. Altimeter. So this is, I believe this is your elevation from sea level. And that difference there is you can set a base, and then if you set that base and then you go up 315 foot, that's what it's going to read. Compass. Something I'm not a fan of, and I think this is like this on all G-Shocks. So when you first enter compass mode, this is what you see. You just see a degree. So, and you see this little figure 8 type thing. So it wants you to move the watch in a figure 8 motion. And I know this is calibrating the compass, but it's a little aggravating. So we're gonna see if we can get it to calibrate here. And it still didn't take. Sometimes it takes a while. We won't get into it, but basically once it does, you'll get your north, south, east, and west. Heart rate. If you have this on your wrist, then you're going to see your heart rate here. And then time and date is back to your main page. So that's a few of the features that you're going to see in your main menu. So we just got a low battery warning. But if you go into here, this is your activity, and I accessed this by pressing the side button here. So you have trekking, other activities. So we just got a notification, and that's what that looks like when you get a notification while you're on the watch. It's going to pop up, and you can change that so it only takes half the screen. I have mine set to take the whole screen. We're just going to go back. Then we have walking, trail running, open water swimming, pool swimming, interval timer, gym workout, biking, and running. So all of these, you have options in the Smartwatch app to change what they do. And all of these are going to be GPS connected, other than the interval timer and the gym workout, because GPS doesn't pick up that well inside, and a lot of times if you're doing gym workout, you're going to be inside. But biking and all the other ones, I say biking because I've used it the most, but it's pretty cool. It can track laps, speed, time, elevation, and I'll put up a screenshot here of me riding on a motocross track with this watch on and show you how accurate it tracks, and it will show you a graph, like a layout of where you have been, your laps, your time, your top speeds, and I'll put that here. So some of the other features on this watch is you have your light button up here on the top right, and right now you're not going to be able to see it because we're outside and it's so bright, but at night it does light this up very well. And it also has the automatic light feature where if it's on your wrist and you turn it like this, it automatically lights up. You've seen me using the bottom right's the back button, and then your left side, these are your scroll buttons, and then your activity button. So what do I think about it overall? So overall, of course, it is a G-Shock, so it's very tough, it's waterproof, it's good for outdoor activities. In my opinion, it looks cool. Something I didn't touch on when I'm talking about looks, this ring right here, so it also does solar charging, and that outside is your solar panel. So when you're outside, it's going to get a slow solar charge. But anyway, so back to the looks. This on the side, all of this is real metal. It's either stainless or titanium. I'm not 100%, but it's not magnetic, so I know it's one of those, but you can feel it. It feels nice. The rest of it is this classic G-Shock material. The rings, like this, and then the buckle, again, they're either stainless or titanium. The back is a resin, bio-resin is what they call it, and then you have these really soft yellow rubber pieces that help it fit good on your wrist. And then it says mud resist, heart rate 6 sensor. Up top, this your water depth resistance. So I think it looks cool. Like I said, it is a big watch, but I do like the way it looks. Feature wise, it's got a lot of features. Now it's not gonna be like some of the Garmin's or an Apple Watch. It's not that smart. Like I said, you can't respond to text. You can only read text. It's not touchscreen, nothing like that, but it's tough. You're not gonna crack it. I know a lot of guys who have Apple Watches, and you know, the first thing they get it and then they're working on something and smack the screen and crack it. This, you have a good depth to the screen that this is protected. So I've yet to scratch the screen or anything like this, and I've been wearing it pretty much every day. The GPS, like I said, is very accurate. No issues there. It does take a little bit to connect sometimes, which to me isn't a huge deal. I know some people have complained about that. The sensors, I do believe, are accurate. The blood oxygen takes a little bit to get it to work. You have to hold your arm in an exact position, but once it does work, it seems to be accurate. The heart rate's accurate, and then the Bluetooth link is quick. So it does have the app that is the Casio app that connects all the G-Shock watches to your phone. But there's a lot of features. You can change a lot of stuff. You can change the watch faces. I think you have 5 different options for the watch faces, and then you can do custom faces. So the app's pretty cool, and I do like all the features that it comes with. And we're not going to get into the app. I might make another video on that if y'all like this and want to know more about the app. But yeah, so, and to touch on the battery life, it has a very good battery life. It's been lasting me about a week and a half, and that's when I'm using it, doing activities with it, using a heart rate sensor. I believe if you had the heart rate sensor turned off and you weren't doing many activities with it, and you were just strictly using it for normal stuff, not connected to Bluetooth all the time, it would probably last you a month before you have to recharge the battery. But you got a clear battery symbol here to show you your charge that's left, and it comes with a charger. But I believe that charger that it comes with is a Type A that goes right there. I might be wrong on that, correct me if I am, but it's a weird charger, but it does charge pretty quick. I usually just plug it in overnight, and then it will be fully charged in the morning. The sleep metrics are pretty good. It shows you, you know, deep sleep, REM sleep, light sleep, all that good stuff that a normal sleep tracker would show. So yeah, overall, very good watch. I really enjoy it. Like I said, I get a lot of use out of it when I'm doing workouts or riding motocross or mountain biking. I like being able to track my speed and my laps and my times and elevation and all that good stuff. So it's pretty cool to be able to go back and look and say, hey, you know, I went out and rode for an hour, but man, I don't know how many laps I did. Let me go look at my watch, and you know, it connects to your app, and you can see it in your app, or you can see it on the face once it's once the activity is recorded. So I like it. I would recommend it to anybody. I'm gonna put a link up here, probably this top left corner or top right corner, where if you want one, go get you one. Use this link. It'll help support my YouTube channel. Please also like and subscribe. And if y'all want a video on the Casio app and how it connects to this watch, just let me know, and I'll make one on that too. So again, go check out the Rangeman, link up here, and then like and subscribe to my channel. It'll really help me out. Thank you.